weird? Spirits, they're always from the Victorian era.
No,
Why are there no like caveman spirits?
Well, yeah, why isn't a caveman going? It's always an 1850 Victorian woman who was killed in a bedroom. Ooh, spooky. Why is there no dinosaur spirits? Where are they? It's bollocks. It's all bollocks.
It's all completely bollocks.
Yes.
Just because there's no dinosaur kind of thing. Welcome, my lovers. Now, I hope you've had a great Christmas. It's been Christmas now.
Yes, it has.
It's been Christmas.
Yeah,
And to celebrate, we have our first ever live bubbly. Tom Garratt is here to perform. Let's do it.
You're a freak for that.
We haven't.
I addressed this with you the other day, and you're a fucking weirdo, mate. Big weirdo.
I actually saw my.
Projecting. What's going on?
And I know what's weird when it comes to cocks.
I actually saw. We haven't even discussed it yet.
No, actually, no, sorry. It isn't as weird as they made out. But it's still weird.
About?
And it's weird when you're sending him videos of you doing it.
I'm not
by the way.
sending videos.
You have.
Yes, yeah, you have.
You've seen a single video of me doing a bubbly.
So therefore, you've sent a video.
No. You've seen a screenshot.
You sent a video.
You sent a video.
When the fuck did I do that?
Well, I've seen a video of it
right now.
I've seen a video of it, so you've definitely sent a video.
Also, we haven't
unless
addressed
it's someone else's cock.
I walked into a pub in Edinburgh. Luke was camera in hand, and you were pissing in your face. And I said,
You're making it up now, mate.
Joe, honestly,
This is
how
bollocks.
often do you do it a week?
I don't do it. I've never done it. It's just basically, look, everyone has just fallen for a classic bit of marketing genius. Right? Well as fucked, well as so ugly. No, right? I have fooled all of you. I've never ever done it.
I saw it. We have it on video.
You haven't.
You did it twice.
Where?
You literally said to us, guys, in the morning after the night out, you said, guys, make sure you take that out.
What? Okay. Obviously, like, people are insecure about themselves. So, so we're just anyways, what's the cost of living crisis?
Before we start off, guys,
What?
I've got you both a present.
You dickhead.
Now, obviously, we've had Christmas.
You prick.
It's courtesy of Backside.
Yes, a backside present for you both.
Yeah.
Double wankers. Wait, what?
1 foot.
Oh, they got little hearts on.
You have to
Are
read it.
you serious? So this says, open to be aroused.
Is that what it said?
And it's got Joe and a love heart. Written by Theo. Firstly, it says Theo Baker, Oliver Fletcher, Tom Garratt, and Worm. Who is Worm?
Lewis.
I don't know.
Looks like a worm.
Also, it should say
Christ.
read at the top.
That's the banter that goes on the backside.
Brilliant. So first up, everyone look at this. It's Theo. Let me say this. This isn't just for the calendar. Finally, they've got to do what they've always wanted to. Let's comment down below. Theo, we are proud of you.
I actually haven't seen
Proud.
it in person.
Proud.
I'm looking forward to the...
So yeah, covered in spunk. They love each
I
other.
think go to April. Go to the. Don't show every single photo.
Munching box, as they always
to buy
do.
them.
All right. If people want to buy this,
Oh, wait, we got to show this one. Wait, that one's got to be shown.
but he dresses like that anyway. He wore a jumper with that the other day.
Joe,
Of
he's kept the outfit.
course he has. He's
Actually,
for the next Iron
Oh
Man.
my God, I haven't seen the edit on this one.
You've got Luke's hair.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's me if the transplant worked.
Mate,
you actually look
the
quite
thing is,
sexy
if
like
the
that.
transplant worked,
Yeah, he actually looks
you
sexy
would have
like
been-
that, doesn't he?
why do you ever think of going to like Turkey?
So actually, I had this discussion with Arthur TV the other day. So many discussions with Arthur recently.
Why do you refer
And
him
he-
as TV?
Because he's called TV. So the problem is, guys, apparently I've got too much testosterone in my head.
Oh, that's
No,
bollocks.
legitness. So the
Get your cock
testosterone
out
is a
then,
blocker.
mate.
And that's what finasteride or minoxidil does. It makes your head less testy, which gives birth to more hairs.
But
Might
that's
go on it.
ironic because it makes it look more testy, doesn't it? With
Yeah,
the whole-
it looks more like a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
But would you go to Turkey?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
This is my favourite one.
How,
In between
how
us.
good is that? That's good
It
edit,
is.
isn't
It
it? That's
is.
actually
That
perfect.
you've nailed that.
Yeah.
What's this?
By the way, like, just obviously, like, this is very, very zesty. It does seem like you shag each other. And as a result of this, I actually want to turn over to our first question of the day from our Wafflin Mafia. Obviously, you can send in your own questions at theboys@wafflin.co.
Yes.
But this person says, and the tagline is, gay feelings towards close friends.
Who wrote this one?
You might relate to this. Hello, guys. I wanted to ask a question after listening to the recent podcast episode where Joe mentioned imagining Luke when looking through the lens. What?
Yeah, you said when you're filming a video, you think you act like you're talking to me.
You can't stop thinking about Luke.
No, because when I'm telling, like, saying something that I think might be funny, I'm thinking as if I'm talking to Luke, because I feel like we have similar sense of humour, right? The entirety of Internet Melts was based on me talking to Luke.
That's class.
I didn't get a cut, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, in previous episodes, there's also been talk about the close relationships Theo has with some of the other boys in your group, as well as Luke showing affection by kissing his friends.
Regularly on nights out, it says.
This made me wonder, have there been moments where you've questioned if your strong feelings for a close friend could mean something deeper, even if you're certain about your heterosexuality? For example, and I'm completely straight, and only attracted to women, but sometimes I think about how close I am to a few of my friends and how much I value them. There are moments where I imagine living with them or growing old together. Not in a sexual way, but in a forming emotional connections without... What? Oh, but in a deeply emotional and platonic sense. It reminds me of how some asexual people describe forming emotional connections without sexual attraction. Have you ever caught yourself thinking about a close friend in this way, Theo?
Why are you instantly coming to me?
Because you obviously, George Clarkey, Arthur TV, all of these bollocks.
What does that mean?
Well, you talk about them all the time.
On bombs with Elliot.
Yes, but we're openly like... We love doing wrestling moves
on each other.
But we don't go, we're close, but we don't, we just say, openly, we do like to wrestle. That's it.
I think this guy is secretly bisexual or asexual.
What makes you think that, and why do you relate to him?
The complete opposite. I think that's completely normal.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah, but not...
I don't know why...
friends.
Yeah, I don't know why he's making it gay.
He's making it gay.
It's worrying that he's making this gay. I always think about that, like growing up, thinking about if you've got...
Wait.
No.
You wrote this email, Tom, didn't you?
I can't look at you when I say this. I do always think, it'd be cool when I'm older with my mates to have, like, kids. Not with them, not kids with them.
But that's different, though. That's completely different.
No, it's not. He's on about growing old together.
Yeah.
Like, being older and, like, you go on family holidays with your friends and stuff. Like, I think that's normal.
No, but he's...
It's not gay, guys.
No, he imagines, like, when I live with them and grow old with them, he's making this gay.
No, he's
basically, listen. It's like that wrestling video I did, right? Those that have the sort of like sexual unsureness project that and say, you guys are being really gay by doing this wrestling.
Yeah.
Right? But in reality, just having a good time with your friends and wanting to grow old with them, wanting to share these core memories, it's not gay, mate.
No, that's just bantering you, though.
That's just being good friends.
It's just banter.
I do think you're right. I think the fact he's trying to make this gay, he's probably a bit confused.
Yeah, the gayest thing about it is that you're questioning whether this is gay.
What you're actually saying isn't gay.
Exactly, mate.
How many times have we just said
gay!
gay?
So did you ever have a time growing up where you were like, am I gay?
Never.
Are you sure?
Genuinely. I'm the most like, I'll kiss my mates, I'll my mates off.
I think you are definitely like, you do get those people that are so straight they are gay.
Is that what you like to say?
Yeah, that's what he tells people. My thing is, I think if you're so anti-gay, I think there's a bit of susness there. Why are you so against people being gay?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
so
my
you
point.
think like devout Christians?
Why are you bringing that up?
That think it's a sin. It was on our last episode.
Oh,
when
right, okay.
I think that might be different though, because they're taught. I don't know. I don't want to get into religion.
Because that's the belief that they think it's wrong. They'll go to hell for that.
Yeah, not because they're like.
But
people who are like.
You on nights out are definitely up there with Luke.
Well, what does he do?
Well, obviously he's done things in Tenerife, which I actually thought, by the way,
crazy.
I actually thought,
wait, can we pull it
really
up?
blown out of proportion, especially certain responses from certain people.
Wait, what?
We can't say that.
Yeah, you can.
We could say that.
Who reacted in a bad way?
I think I know what he's talking about.
I have no idea.
You handled it very well online.
Which bit?
What?
Both of them.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, the
reaction
No, but
to it was...
people always say this to me, and the thing is, right, I'm the type of bloke to my mate off, fucked up on a night out. So I'm also the type of bloke to laugh about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do like my mates. My mate,
if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anyone else.
my mate who live with me is like, mate, if that comes back me, I'd genuinely top myself, and I'd be like, yeah, but you wouldn't do that. So it's,
Yeah, I
do you know what
get you.
See, a lot of people must have said, "Oh, you should take that to the grave with you." Never. Or I suppose
didn't release it.
You didn't release it.
Who did?
My phone got hacked.
Oh fuck.
Hack.
Yeah. No, genuinely.
Well, it's in your
We're
iCloud.
news of the world.
My
man.
email. They got. Do you remember? I was on the live picture. They got into my Insta, Twitter. I didn't have two-factor authentication.
that's the worst.
Surely
they
it's
got.
someone that knows
But-
that you've got that video then,
No.
because who goes looking for that?
No, because it didn't come out till weeks later. Basically, it was like this South American woman hacked into my email, got into all my fucking apps, and she was emailing me, like taunting me, going, I'm in all your apps, send me money if you want them back.
That's so
Did you give her any money?
No, because he...
Oh, yeah, sent her 10 grand.
Theo managed to sort out Insta and Twitter from people he knew. Then the video come from my Snapchat, but there's way worse videos on my Snapchat.
Of what?
Allegedly.
Of not me, though.
I actually think.
Have you got any more on your phone
Of me.
that you've done worse than that?
No. Otherwise, they would have come out.
Have you done worse than that that hasn't been recorded?
The video that happened after isn't on my phone.
What's that?
It's a joke.
Oh.
No, but like
No,
Luke,
there's nothing. Because when it all come out, all the lads are like, fucking hell, what else is going to come out?
What did the geezer who was receiving the pleasure? What did he? How did he?
Well, I don't know how much I can... basically, his workmates don't realise it's him. So he went into work, right, on the Monday, and they were going, have you seen... They know he knows me.
Yeah.
So they were going, this is so funny. He rang me on the Monday night after the Saturday it come out, and he was like, mate, I've gone into work today, and they're all going to him. He's like, fucking hell. You seen that bloke's cock? It's so small. And he's going, yeah, fucking tiny, and it's fucking how embarrassing.
it's awful.
And they don't realise it's him. And to this day, they don't realise it's him in the video. How mad is that? And I seen him not long ago. Although obviously all his mates bring it up. And
To be
laugh
fair,
about
he
it,
is on certain things that make it smaller, allegedly.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we were allegedly on a lot of things, but fucking hell, I did feel bad for that because he was worried about going into work that everyone would know it would be him. They didn't realise it was him.
Yeah, that's luckily it was an old blurry video at the time.
But then, like, because he plays football in the local area, apparently every time he plays teams, everyone's like, "Fucking hell, he's tiny." And he's
Imagine
just
being
like,
known for tiny.
Yeah, imagine being known for a tiny
Awful,
cock.
bro.
so yeah,
You did give us one of our most viral moments of the year, though. That
I've
was
given you two.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, the arm thing was fucked
Yeah,
up.
the arm thing. So I was sat in Indonesia, right?
Why do you always say that?
What?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I was there, just fresh off the volcano, sitting on the edge of a volcano, and sat down, and I just see that, and it is literally like
That was one of the worst things
that
I've
was
ever
that
watched.
sound.
Yeah,
The sound of your arm
Because it was
going.
right by the mic on it.
I can
What was,
play that sound in
on a
my head.
level, what was the
perfectly now.
first thing that was going through your head at that point?
Your face was
Genuine, I was
shocked,
like, I don't know what's just because obviously my lower and upper arm were just not attached. So I had no control over my lower arm. I was like, what the fuck has just gone on? But then obviously everyone's panicking, as you would, because that is not a normal injury.
Lewis's
So
reaction.
then I'm trying to stay calm for everyone else. To be
Yeah.
like, no, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. It didn't hurt initially. And then when that to move me, because obviously like the bones were jiggling against each
Fucking
other.
hell. For those of you that don't know,
Yeah.
Theo broke, snapped basically Tom's arm in an arm wrestle live on
You
stream.
know that's reduced the amount of arm wrestles in the UK, like
Yeah.
by, like,
mate.
I've not
100%.
had one since.
No one's ever had
and I
it.
won't.
But the doctor was explaining to us at hospital, like bones can be bent and pulled,
Oh.
but they can't be twisted.
Yeah.
And that's actually
The
common.
issue was I was like, because I'm left-handed, so I only
Right.
arm wrestle with my left usually. So my elbow was tucked in, so all the pressure goes on your humerus. So I was, and what's mad in my head, I was about to give up because I couldn't move his arm, and I was like, I went to push through again, and it just fucking went. I was like, fuck.
Did you feel the bones starting to give way, or did
No.
you didn't know
Just went like
idea?
It was just an instant.
Fuck.
Yeah, obviously there was like a normal arm wrestle. You feel the pressure, and then it just.
I winked to the camera as well before it happened.
Yeah, I know it was. Yeah,
I turned to the camera like that, and then it went like that. Yeah, it was bad actually. I felt really.
But I will
great.
just say, I'm telling you this. Joe sent me one of the nicest messages I ever received when that happened.
I did. I remember.
That was a very lovely, like a nice. It was like a 2-minute voice note, just being like, "Oh mate, don't worry about it." I think you were worried about the reaction.
Well, yeah, just all of it. Because I
Yeah.
think, I just
You
couldn't
did.
believe
That
my
was
eyes.
he is a very nice guy off camera.
By the way, do you know what? It's funny is that people were saying like it was fake.
Oh,
A lot of people were saying it was fake, right? And we've never put the X-ray online.
No, we did. I did on Low IQ.
Oh, did you?
They had it, yeah.
That is one of the most disgusting
Like that.
X-rays I
It's
have
like that far
ever
apart.
seen in my life.
Fucking
Mate, there was
Are we able
no...
to show it now?
Yeah, well, it's up to you.
I don't think I've got it.
No, no, we can send it to the
we can
producer
put it up on
afterwards.
Mate, you know there
We'll
was,
show it on screen now.
There was no...
Crazy.
Tom was obviously panicking like, he thought he's going to lose it. He was on a lot of gas in there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Thought he was going to lose his arm.
I thought I was going to lose my arm because of their reaction. The nurses, everyone went in to look at it.
Yeah.
Because obviously when we got there, it was Theo was like, he snapped his arm, and they were like, oh, he's broke his arm. Just get it. And he's like, no, we had the video.
Yeah.
Showed them. They were like, fuck, get to there now. So then when obviously word spread, and then when they all went to look at the X-ray, Theo was like, I don't think you should look at it, and I was like, okay. Like 8 nurses go in.
Oh,
That's just
that is
completely
just completely
snapped.
Yeah,
off.
8
Clean break,
nurses
yeah.
go in, and they'll just hear, oh my god, oh.
How bad
I'm
is that?
sat
by the
there
way?
like,
Yeah, like
what the f-? So then Theo comes out and I'm like, am I going to lose my arm? And he's like, no, you ain't going to lose your arm. But I was like, what the f-? Like,
I went to go saw it. I came out, started crying.
yeah, he did. Then that made me cry.
All the
I was like, oh, what's going on?
Mate, imagine you go in, doctors and 6 nurses going, oh my fucking
it's like
God.
throwing up in buckets and stuff.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, so
The worst was then they sent me to X-ray.
Oh, that was so bad.
And he was stood outside and I got in and it was quite an old X-ray. So like, obviously newer ones go all the way round or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
She was like, put your arm down, X-ray. She's like, now flip it over. I said, I can't. I physically can't flip. So she's like, you're going to have to try. I'm like, fuck.
What?
I don't think she understood how bad it was.
Why did they need to X-ray? It was clearly fucking snapped in
Yeah,
half.
so then I'm like that, and I'm just screaming, and he's just hearing me inside, just going that. And as I'm like that, she's like, actually, maybe we can do it later. I was like, oh, fuck you.
I just sat outside.
because it's your bone, right? Do you feel that was it like painful, like being snapped? As in, sitting here with it snapped, was it?
No, when I was still like that, they'd give me a pillow and that, and when it was like that, it was fine.
You just didn't feel anything.
So like when we got in the car, obviously any bump, whatever, because the bones and that jiggled.
I
Like,
guess it's so much like protect.
Okay, and then like since then, so now is it just like a normal 100% arm, or is
nah, it still hurt. It still hurt. Like I can't fully. Also, a weird thing is when you go through that barrier
yeah.
of snapping it. If I'm in the gym, sometimes now I don't want to push through that.
Yeah.
You know when you're on
yeah.
that, I'm just like, I'll leave it.
Because it's being held together by metal.
And how does that feel for you?
I was pretty bad.
No, as in like for the rest of your life.
No, it's fine. Like,
You've injured
No,
this man.
don't make him feel bad. It was a decision I made, and it is what it is. It was an accident.
It was actually from a donation.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't
What?
even meant for me. It was meant for Chris and
Reeve or something?
no, Will. Was it Will?
Will was there, and Will obviously is like, he had to run out the room. Will was
Yeah.
gone before Will, he was going to faint.
Someone donated saying Chris and Will have an arm wrestle, and they were like, nah. So me and Theo were like, we'll do it.
Oh, God.
No, it was pretty bad. I felt hella guilty.
Yeah, he did feel bad. He kept sending me things, and I was like, you need to stop sending me things. Kept buying me like fucking hampers and clothes. I was like, mate,
For a
it's
representative.
all right, man. Don't stop doing it. But yeah, that was
you
pretty,
would feel horrendous though. Like, I understand that. I would feel.
yeah.
Wait, so on our Reddit, I don't know why anyone sent this in. I think it's just bang out of order. So we've got leaked Joe and Elliot giving each other bubblies.
You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny is that
Pretty
you know when
original.
someone like takes a piss out at you,
Yeah.
or will leave like a mean comment, and you only get angry or irritated if it's true.
Yeah, when you believe it.
You're quite getting angry and rattled by
No,
that.
do you know what it is? It's because like those wrestling moves, especially that tombstone, just wasn't even like remotely faked in any way. And Elliot really hurt himself there. I just think it's really out of order that people are just calling it.
you are a bastard.
Has anyone else hurt themselves this week?
No.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh god.
What have you?
Yeah. So I went skiing. Not that skiing. Before you all say.
What double wank
Yeah,
job?
I actually,
Yeah,
I
got you,
actually
got you.
went skiing.
All three of us went skiing.
Yeah, you did. We did actually. And on the last day, I built up the courage to go down a black slope. Fucking hell, Theo, if you would have pissed yourself. So there's 5 of us went down, and I was at the back because I'm the worst of the group. So I'm going down, and I stopped too harshly. So I kind of come back on myself, fell on my face, facing upwards down a fucking black slope. I swear on my life, I went about 150 meters on my face, sliding down. One of the lads had to ski because they were waiting at like the little bit of the flat bit. He had to ski across just to block me. So I smashed into him, took him out. My arm is killing. Mate, honestly, the lads reckon I went 150 metres just on my face.
Yeah, that is
snow
true.
all coming up into my face. I'm just like, and I'm like, I might die here because black slopes don't stop.
Mate, no, it's,
do they?
I had something very similar, and it burnt through my salopettes.
Burnt through them.
It was ice burned, and it split my salopettes open. Yeah, because I had gone too fast on the ice.
So this is the thing with skiing, right? Because obviously, like, the encouragement is get as fucking wankered as you can up there in all the après ski.
That's after. No, that's after skiing.
No, mate.
No, you do-
Where I was,
I know,
they were
but
all up the mountain.
No, you go upright like 2.
No, bro.
No, but you
there
can't,
were
like-
people there downing champagne, wine, like fucking wankered, and then they've got to ski down.
Skiing back after upright is
It's terrifying. It's
Yeah.
injury heavy.
And like
it shouldn't be allowed.
some of like the pathways, bruv, it's just sheer drop, like off a cliff.
You know, in
essentially.
have you been to Val Thorens?
Nah,
In Val Thorens, there's a folly douche where you can
folly douche,
folly douche, and you can ski home.
right?
That's what we did the other day.
And did you see there was everyone? They basically people go at like half 3 o'clock, and just sit on the side of the slope
watch.
and just watch
Yeah.
everyone come out folly douche.
I think I fell 4 times on the way back from Folly Doos. Just fucking, and it's not that hard of a slope either.
Fucking hell.
But it is good. We should do like a ski trip on camera.
Yeah. So wait, so did no one film any of your
I
things?
just went with my mates.
Yeah,
I didn't film anything. Yeah,
I filmed a vlog.
yeah. Now I'm really looking forward to it.
What? So moving forward, then obviously you boys, you've got your backside. Like,
Got our pitch side as well.
is there another one? Because you got pitch side, you got backside.
we don't
Is there
need-
going to be any more?
When
Side.
What? What did you say?
Front side. It's just a joke.
Oh, that was a good one. I don't think so. We've got football podcasts and we've got just a normal one. I don't think we need another. I
Definitely
think
don't need another.
I think people have heard enough of us, to be honest.
Is it the same audience? Like, have you just carried on?
No.
I don't think so.
It's a different audience.
I think
Really
it's slightly
interesting,
different, yeah. Yeah,
It's
I
a way
think,
different audience.
but also people don't watch pitch side for football takes, really.
Well,
They
certainly
watch-
not his.
Well, they watch it for arguments and like our. Well, I like to think our personality, but
you know, he didn't even know what game was on later.
I just forgot. I thought we were doing the Chelsea game, not the Manchester derby. It's not the end of
No,
the.
you're like, oh my god, it's the Manchester derby today.
This is after Christmas.
this is why he turns up late to everything because he doesn't check the calendar.
Bastard.
Ridiculous.
Well, boys, obviously this is the last episode of the entire year.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
So I just want to know.
Are you going to do another one after this?
What do you mean?
Is this the end of Wafflin?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know, obviously, like this year, what's something that you're proud of that you've done?
Oh,
Go around in a circle.
Go around in a circle?
Yeah, as in like,
I'm proud.
Oh,
I'm proud of my more positive attitude and the ability to cope on nights out in public spaces compared to the end of 2023.
what?
Well, the end of 2023, it was panic attack here, panic attack there, panic
What,
attack here.
you would have panic attacks in public?
oh yeah.
Yeah, on
I
nights
remember
out.
when you
shit.
had one at the fellas' party. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, for real?
I haven't had one in like a year. But
No,
I feel
no,
so
no, 'cause it
confident.
happens, bro.
I feel so like confident and stuff. What do you...
No, he was doing faces, mate.
I'm joking.
You
I am
bastard.
joking. It was pretty.
It was actually quite bad, yeah.
You were quite bad.
Yeah,
But
because
now
I've
I'm
noticed like this year, like obviously you've become very more like mellowed and like confident in all areas. You never like shit yourself. And
More
I'm
like
like,
an
I can
adult
feel
now.
the
like,
difference.
how?
I can feel the difference. I don't know.
Does it just happen?
I don't know. Like I've definitely got a get up and go attitude.
Is it a conscious effort?
I don't.
Do you think?
I've not like I've never done therapy. I've never done it. It's just
Do you think the fitness helps?
I think it does. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I think
got it,
having a
hasn't it?
purpose of like I'm going to train here. If I have a purpose every day, I have a purpose to get up, and I think that is what's helped.
Ooh.
And,
Do you
I'm in
reckon
shape, which makes me feel better.
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what I
more
mean?
confident? Because I suppose like being stronger and fitter and all of
Yeah.
that will make you feel like you can cope with other situations, but also like the extreme scenarios that you find yourself in with the Iron Man, like mate, day to day stuff probably doesn't really
Easier,
compare.
yeah.
Yeah,
Becomes
it more
easier, yeah.
seems like a piece of cake.
And I found definitely goal setting has helped as well.
Golf.
What goal?
what
Wait,
goals
what
setting,
goals?
sorry.
Goals did you set at the beginning of this year?
Oh, yeah,
that you've
did you
now that
achieve
you've
them?
achieved.
Oh, I do have them written down somewhere. But they're a bit shit because they're all like
Get a bigger
YouTube
knob.
goals and like different numbers we want to hit. But I guess that is important for the business. So
Yeah.
I don't know, like actual mental goals. I don't think I set any, like personal goals, which is quite bad. I think maybe to just improve in that area of life. But I'm talking about like I'm always working towards something, which I think helps to keep the path moving rather than like falling into a lull. If that makes sense.
I get you.
which that was part of your problem as well, surely. Of,
What?
like,
I've had many problems.
not act- but like not actually having anything to do, like no
Oh,
real
yeah.
purpose.
Yeah. Lack of purpose, I think. But they call it in Japan the ikigai. No, mate.
Doesn't he play for Man City?
no. No, it's something like that. No,
What's that mean?
Gunduan. No, Ilkigai, right? It's basically your purpose. Having a purpose is literally what will get you through life.
Yeah,
And they believe that without purpose, you will not have life.
Ilky guy.
So, yeah, and it's some people like, that's why they will just do gardening. Just look after their garden. It means the world to them.
Can I write that down? So
Go on
Ilky guy.
I think it's like ILKIGAI.
You could just say the English version.
I think it's that.
Or like having a goal, yeah.
No, but it's like,
First thing that comes up is Ilkay Gundogan.
I told you.
Really?
Fuck's sake. I'll get it after.
Well, you know what we
you'll
should
get
do on the first episode back is we should each come with like a little list of goals that we each want to personally achieve.
Oh yeah, that was
2025, and then at the end of 2025, we can look back and see how many we.
But what have you found this year, Lukey?
What my biggest achievements?
Yeah. Or what have you seen this year?
yeah,
Gone?
what are you proud of? What are you not proud of?
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot that I'm not proud of. Proud of like the work I've done with my business. Like I finally, got that off the ground.
And
What is your business?
is that?
As in like my the marketing business with my friend.
Whatever business.
Yeah. So I have.
No, I'm interested. I don't know what you do.
Yeah, no. So I've got. I run a marketing business with a friend of mine. I've also got Racecast.
But these are stuff that are yours, which you should be very proud of.
Yeah, well, obviously, like coming out of uni, all I had was Wafflin.
Oh right.
So like that was essentially my full-time
Yeah.
job, which wasn't a full-time job. It was an hour a week or whatever. And then when Wafflin stopped, it was kind of just like, oh,
Now what? Yeah.
So it's like I'm either gonna have to get a real job or try and do something
Sink
on
or
my own.
swim, brother. That's,
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah.
It's so I started that, and now that's actually like earning me money. Racecast is doing really well since we started bringing that back, and Wafflin came back, which I think is a
What about your
massive thing.
personal goals? Like how your relationship with your other half?
Yeah, relationship very good. Like but I like we've never had relationship problems.
Mate, when you were like 18,
Oh,
you two would fucking scrap all this
when
time.
we were younger, we could not. Me and Ruth could not go out drinking together when we were younger. Now we can, but it would we'd ruin everyone's night.
Yeah, you did.
We'd have like,
Oh no, like,
yeah, we were those people. We would have a huge argument over the most stupid things.
But you're
as
young,
well.
dumb, and in love and drunk.
But like people genuinely stopped going out with us because we.
Oh
would just,
yeah, you don't want that, do you?
Whereas now, like now it's very different. I'm like 28 now, I'm not 18.
Yeah, you're very old.
Doesn't that shit you up? We're gonna be 29 next year.
Joe's gonna be the first one to be 30.
You are.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm 28. No, I'm 29 next year.
You're
then-
29 in March, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna be 30 before us.
That is wild, isn't it? I still haven't fully hit puberty.
You still can't grow facial hair.
Nah, it's the best I can do.
Oh, legit?
Yeah, bruv.
That's testosterone, apparently.
Lack or too much?
No, if you can grow a beard, you have a lot of testosterone.
But then I put on muscle really easily, which doesn't make
That's
sense.
the juice.
No, but that's what they. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, so how does that work?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Come on,
but
Dad.
but
Please.
putting
Or
on
just
muscle isn't testosterone. That's protein.
No,
Your ability to.
Oh,
body
Joe,
to
what,
function-
mate? No, testosterone. Why do you think people juice with testosterone
Yeah,
to
it
build
does
muscle?
help.
Oh yeah.
It's
fuck.
like
I read that testosterone helps you grow a beard and helps lose hair.
Yeah. You laughed at me in the last episode.
Which doesn't make sense for me, though, because I've got a full head of hair and a full beard.
Yeah, but your hairline's great. But no, it's true. Like that's why, as I said, I've got too much test in my hairline.
Wait, we should do one of those little tests where you test your.
Yeah.
test.
Yeah, we should do
Circle.
it.
Oh, we should definitely do circle DNA. By the way,
Circle jerk.
It tells you like if you're. It does everything, and then it also gives you like personality stuff. So it will tell you how good you are.
In bed.
Yeah. How good you are
Will
at
it?
coping with stressful situations, like injury prone, all this.
How does it know?
I don't know, but it's fucking
How do you?
accurate.
Is it?
It is
or
accurate.
just-
Yeah,
Oh,
genuine.
no, is he going to be like star signs? I bet he believes
No.
in star signs.
It's all, no,
What makes you think this?
it's all done on swabs and that.
You're wearing a crystal around your neck.
Do you believe in star signs?
I'm open to anything. I'm not going to sit there and go, this is or this isn't, because I don't know. If you can't prove it is or you can't prove it isn't, then how
Then
can you
it
be
is.
like,
It was like that charlatan you had on here on about.
charlatan? Who's that? Oh, fucking Psychic Sally.
What a load of shite.
Hey, look,
What are you
you're
open
entitled
to
your
then? What are
opinion.
you? Are you just saying? Are you just like nothing is anything?
I'm open to things, but then if I think it's bullshit, I'll call it bullshit.
But what made you think
will I.
that was complete bullshit?
But you got the
Because-
scar on your arm.
No,
How-
she got the position of it wrong. She said I had problems with my armpits. I don't.
How would she know you had a bad arm?
Yeah, I mean, how would she ever know that before coming on one of the biggest podcasts in the UK? Oh wow, it's fucking crazy. Honestly, I hate. And you know, I used to hate them more. Because no,
like passionate.
No, because do you know what? I'd know people and they'd go to them and they'd be like, it would be more about people of the dead and that.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I think that's so fucking cruel to pretend you know their dead dad, like. But then people would be like, they get comfort from it, and I'll be like, do you know what? If it actually helps them, fair enough. I just don't.
But what if?
I think if you're making money out of people pretending to know their dead relatives, I think you're a bit of a sicko.
What if they actually are contacting them though?
Do you believe in spirits?
Do you believe in Scooby Doo?
No, wait. Do you believe in spirits?
No.
You don't believe in
You
ghosts?
don't believe in ghosts?
No.
Would it scare you if you found out factually that they did exist?
No.
So,
No.
so what?
Don't you think it's weird? Spirits, they're always from the Victorian era.
No.
There's never like recent. There's never spirits from 2015.
Why are
There
they
might
doing like
be.
caveman spirits?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, why isn't a caveman going?
He's actually got a point.
It's always an 1850 Victorian woman who was killed in a bedroom. Oh, spooky! But there's never. Why is there no dinosaur spirits? Where are they? Did the spirits die out? It's bollocks. It's all bollocks.
It's all completely bollocks.
Yes.
Just because there's not a dinosaur kind of.
Well,
But he has got a point. There's never like an.
But if energy can't be destroyed nor created, then where does it all go?
But that.
But
then you are-
Energy can be
I don't know
transferred.
that. I'm
yeah,
not-
transferred
I'm not claiming.
to where?
It can be just your brain turns off.
Because your like consciousness, you wouldn't be able to see that. That's the invisible. You only see your body. So what if your body dies, but where does your consciousness go? Where does that energy go?
Where does ChatGPT?
What if some people get trapped here? What if there's other planes? You can't see Wi-Fi, you can't see Bluetooth, but it's still there.
I'm not.
But you can prove it exists.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing.
Okay, but you can't prove how the universe began. That doesn't mean it doesn't
No,
begin.
but
It hasn't began.
but
because
that
we're
is-
here.
it is proof.
Theorized.
No, there's the
Yeah.
theory. Do you know gravity is a theory? It's
Yeah.
not proof. The theory of
Yeah,
gravity.
but technically
If you drop an
everything in
apple,
science is
Yeah,
a theory.
it's a theory. So that's what I'm saying. Is in like
No,
you can't,
But the
theories,
evidence
the
back.
theories come from tests and evidence.
It's true.
right.
And they have found
Spirits don't come from evidence or tests.
No, but people can try to test it and try to. There's ways in which
Look,
they.
I get it. You did a haunted house.
No,
series.
bruv. No, bruv. But I'm just saying.
No, look, Joe.
You seem very adamant
No.
that like this definitely can't happen and this definitely can.
I'm not saying.
How's
that at
Tom
all.
Garratt got the keys to the fucking universe, mate? You know what I mean?
He has got.
I personally don't believe it. If you were to prove to me, I'd go, okay, great.
Why are there no Gen Z spirits?
Yeah.
Gen Z spirits.
Why is there no 1-year-old babies from 2018 who are floating around the room going, ooh?
No, but they-
It's always, it's always like
Fucking monster again.
it's always widows from the Tudor era. Like
Which not though.
it is.
What?
Come to this
You've
haunted
seen
house.
one TikTok.
No, what you on about?
No,
No.
what have you seen?
Come to this haunted house. It's an old lady.
Yeah,
who
so
used to
yeah,
live-
you're just talking about
Raise good
the American shows.
No, I'm not.
What are you talking about then?
Fucking
Joe, when a haunting video.
what was that one in the UK?
Most haunted?
Fucking what a load of tap the table if you're here. Oh, it's so.
To be fair,
Yeah, but
I
did you
have
not
been-
see when Derek Acora got possessed on there?
Oh yeah.
I have been to 2, and so far, I found comfort.
Come.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
You know when you made me sit in that room in Edinburgh? Remember that?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, you thought I was going to be scared. I felt very calm.
Yeah.
So I was like, if there is a spirit here, what's he going to do? Like,
Well,
I think it would like me.
No, it would.
Why? How's there been so many stories of things? Like, surely it's not come from nowhere.
But there's like UFO sightings.
Yeah,
all
there's
the
stories
time.
of Bigfoot, mate.
Yeah, these got a very.
Yeah, but that could be real.
Everything.
Oh, no, no.
Can you prove that it's not real?
No,
Like the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there's.
Come on. Like,
The thing is, the evidence of that is very small, though.
Well, the dog
Whereas-
man.
yeah, but also, if,
There's been gabillions of spirits.
no,
Spirits.
there's also thousands. There's also thousands of gods that have been spoken about and talked about. They're not all real, are they? Even if, like,
Also, Ganesh.
every religion.
Or Hercules.
Some people believe in the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
Bro, the Tooth Fairy. Hey. So we comparing Ganesh to the Tooth
Yeah.
Fairy. Oh, I don't know. This is a bit.
No, I don't believe in God. I don't believe there's a God.
Okay.
But other people do. That's fine. But
I was on a.
but there's thousands of gods. Which one's the real one?
Thousands.
There is.
There is thousands.
There is.
Thousands.
Yeah, of course there
Thousands
are.
of gods. Yeah.
There could
Okay.
be millions.
Thousands.
I was on a plane to Lapland, and they started telling everyone that there's reindeer pulling the plane on the speaker.
Yeah.
That's Santa. Man.
That's not real.
Well, there's no way
Right.
to prove that. Could you prove that it wasn't real?
Yeah. Go to the front of the
Is it-
plane.
this is the
Did you
thing
see
though.
it?
It's like how much is
Is
if
seeing
someone
belief-
believes, is seeing believing, or we could like. There's a lot that you're probably believing subconsciously. Like you think we're in England right now. Prove it.
Oh, I know, but that's
Do you know what I mean? Like
Walk outside.
yes, but it's in like
Went
that's
through
the,
passport control
no,
yesterday.
exactly. But you think you
know
jump in a plane and you get taken to an like you we. There's a lot that we just go right. Let's believe that.
No, I
Saying the
know,
earth
but
is flat.
Joe. My thing is though, like the flat earthers, right? Why would there be this worldwide conspiracy to make us believe the Earth's round? I don't get it. What is that gaining?
Well, I've flown
Unless
it as well.
unless it's
Have you-
this.
what other planet is flat?
Wait, unless I'm not.
We're
a flat
the
earther.
only one
Listen,
that's flat.
unless they want us to think we're on this tiny planet, and we're so small and irrelevant that we just feel so insignificant that there's no point trying to
But who
get
goes
beyond
through
it.
their day thinking that? I don't.
I don't
Here's
know.
one for you.
Oh,
It's people with
breakfast.
a lot of time.
Well, why
on
do
their
they try
hands.
and cover up aliens then?
I don't.
The world's not ready for aliens.
Do you
mate.
believe in aliens?
Yeah, I do believe in aliens.
Right,
The
fucking
world's not ready.
finally.
Can you imagine, guys?
But there's
Imagine.
proof of that.
Is there?
The UFOs, yeah.
Ooh. How's
bizarre.
Yeah, but there's been UFO sightings.
okay, so what's convinced you about them then?
There's like.
How's that not like paper mache?
No, there's.
Also, didn't the government
There's
just come out and
objects
say that?
they've come out and said there's objects that
Who's
have been
they?
flying in the sky. The
US
American
government.
government.
Oh yeah, they
have come
don't.
out and said,
They don't lie.
Object. No, but. All right, so you don't believe in aliens?
No, I'm just trying
What
to.
do you believe in, Joe?
No, I believe in aliens, but I'm trying to use your argument of like, well, I haven't seen proof, so therefore it doesn't exist.
There is evidence of it though. There's evidence of these objects in the sky that are moving at speed.
AI.
What's in Area 51? Why do they keep it so secret?
Dog. Oh, I don't know.
Can you imagine you're living in the 1600s, all right? You're going about your day. You have no idea, not a fucking clue in the world, right? That America exists.
Okay.
That's your world. That's all you know.
Yes.
And they find it.
Right.
And then you open up a new... But my point is, your knowledge is that America doesn't exist. So what don't we know?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that you.
We don't know that exists.
Yeah, it's like that's why I'm like I'm just open to stuff that I might not know.
I hear that,
It's not
yeah.
like that definitely doesn't exist. It's a
I'm
load of
backing your
bollocks. It's
point.
all one TV program,
But that's
and
my...
therefore
I was just backing your point.
respect. But I think it should just be just like open mind. Anything could happen.
I am. No,
Get your knob out.
you're.
As the age-old saying goes.
Oh, yeah. The angel.
Age-old saying.
What? Get your
Angel
sail-
Gabriel saying.
Anything that can happen will happen.
No, you're mistaking.
That's
You're
not
mistaking
true.
my point.
Go.
I don't believe in a God because there's never been evidence or proof of it. No one's even shown me a glimmer of it other than books that anyone could write. Right.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I don't believe there could be a God or there is a God.
Right.
I just don't. You say there's a God.
You might not know what that evidence looks like.
You
though.
tell me you believe in spirits. I say, can you prove that? You go, no. I go, okay, then I don't believe it.
I believe I've had evidence
Where?
when I was doing a Ouija board with my family.
Which he bought in
What?
Toys
When,
R Us.
when people
No,
come.
mate, that's why I did it with my family, bruv.
But there's also.
No, mate. If you were fucking there that night,
know, but
you
it's
would have been like,
everyone
"What the
says.
fuck?"
Had to
Everyone
be
goes,
there,
"You had to
though."
be
No,
there," like-
but that's the thing. Like, if you were there, you'd feel exactly how I do. But
Okay,
you weren't
and
there,
I'm
so-
not denying you may have felt that, but
Ma-
I'm not convinced by that. Sorry.
No, of
You're
course.
telling me about an experience you had at home with your family.
Not at home, not at home.
And that now I need to believe in
No,
spirits.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying until you've experienced it for yourself, you're unlikely to believe it because it's
I
like not
just think
tangible.
a lot of things can usually be explained that people think is spirits or
Yeah,
ghosts.
I'd agree with that.
I do. I think,
I agree with that.
especially if it's dark or late at night. You
Yeah,
mind
Yeah,
does
you
play
start.
tricks on
Yeah.
for
You
sure,
make
but,
things up in your
Defo.
head.
But I'm definitely. I'm not saying I'm not open to it. I just don't believe in it personally because there's no evidence of.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, to be fair, one thing I don't like I agree with you on a lot of this, but I don't like the open-minded argument of like not believing something means you're closed-minded.
Yeah.
It's like, actually, no, I just have an opinion on
Yeah.
something.
And I'd argue actually me and Luke are probably the most open-minded people here because we listen to everything you say.
Yeah, you do spout a lot of shit.
Like what?
I'm joking.
Like what, Tom?
I'm joking.
You know, the Ouija board was actually bought by Hasbro.
Yeah, so who make Monopoly?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do the Ouija board with anything.
What do you mean?
Because you're putting energy. So like I said, you could put a cup upside down
You could argue
and touch that.
You can make the case that they bought it full well knowing there's people out there that would fall for this game and trick to earn lots of money.
But you do realise that like communicating via like putting your energy into an object is actually something that's been done for years and years and years. Like people, before it became like a haunted whatever, people used to like contact their dead relatives every like Sunday doing that.
Do you believe that though? Genuinely, you believe people contact dead relatives?
I think that can be possible, yeah.
Fair enough.
And also, I'd make them argue that it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. If it's helping you in any way.
That's what I was on about with the charlatans.
Patronising.
That is the...
If you believe it, then that's all right then.
Yeah, but I know it sounds a bit patronising, right? But that is true.
No, but
of course, the placebo effect is the biggest aid and assistance in the world.
And also, I wonder how people would feel about it, because you talk about people doing this back in the day. How would people feel about it if it hadn't been like commercialized by like Hollywood and whatnot?
Yeah, because the second something gets commercialized, that's why no one believes YouTubers, because if something happens in a YouTube video, they think, oh, they're doing it for views, doing it for money.
Yeah.
So like the second anything is commercialized, it's like, I can't believe it now.
I mean, if I bought an iPhone back to like 10 BC,
yeah.
they'd be like, this guy's going to get killed for
In
being a
it.
witch.
So if you said, oh yeah, we can all like talk to each other all over the world on this device, whatever, yeah, you'd get called mental.
It's also I think stories get naturally. If I tell you a story, then you tell Joe a story, then you. If that the 10th person, that story will have changed like 60%.
Completely different, yeah.
Which is what I think a lot of people say, oh, religion can't be real because of Noah's Ark, but Noah's Ark, there probably was a flood, and this guy probably did have to save his farm animals or something, and then that's got changed into 2 of every animal. Well, then everyone's like, well, there's 80,000 species of spider, so we couldn't have done that. It's
there is like depicted all over the world this great flood that fucking like
which makes
all
sense,
over
right? Because what happened after the Ice Age? Everything would have melted.
Yeah, but
the Ice Age was a long time before 2,000 years ago.
It's like, I've got a theory on Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus was a real man.
I think Jesus was a really clever doctor before his time. I swear to God. I don't think he. I think.
Swear to God. Yeah. All right.
No, but I mean, I think like people would. You know, he cured my blindness. I think people might come in with an eye injury, then he's fixed them, and they've gone, he's a miracle.
He's doing like Chinese medicine.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, probably not if he was born in Jerusalem.
But again, the story's got changed from he's helped my eye to he's cured blindness.
Yeah.
No, but didn't he cure like leprosy and stuff?
But again, someone might just come in with a caggy hand and then he's helped them, and they're gone, he's fucking cured leprosy. Like, that's what is leprosy? Is
but
that
you know,
I don't know what leprosy
you know,
is.
like that is a good point, because back in the day, loads of women would get burned at the
loads of women would get burned.
They get burned at the stake for being a witch.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I think
probably
that's
just
more
like smart women.
Yeah, but most women are witches.
I don't think that wasn't 2,000 years ago.
There's a few. That's even worse.
I think it was more like witches was like 1600.
Yeah, but that's even worse.
Have we got onto this?
I don't really know. This has got no like structure whatsoever, but it's quite good.
But then that's also saying like, oh, there's any other conspiracies. Are you saying like
the Twin Towers?
Do you blindly believe everything that the news tells you, or do you think that like there could be other sides?
I think you can read between lines sometimes. I think sometimes things can be said in the news, often for the protection of the general public.
Yeah.
A lot of the general public are fucking thick.
Yeah.
Like they are like.
No, they're not. Everyone is smart.
No, including me. I'm probably below average intelligence, but I think you can read between lines sometimes with stories in.
I remember having an argument on this show a few years ago, and
what show?
Wafflin.
Really?
So I said this show.
Oh,
pitch side.
And you were adamant. You said 100% certainty that Usain Bolt has been on steroids for his whole career.
I don't. That
back to this day. Yeah.
Still, there is
a bit of evidence for that though. It's like Mo Farah. There's a lot that the doctors they were involved with. It's dodgy as fuck. Like,
it says who? What doctors?
Oh, well, I don't know.
No, but you like to see the good in everything.
I can
find it if you want. But
go on, Malfoy.
Usain Bolt is a freak. Like, he's that good at running.
A freak.
And you get freaks in history.
Steroids equals.
But he's not though, because do you think he was doing steroids at 17 and he was breaking all the records?
Wait, all I'll say,
he was breaking records. Yes, he was.
He wasn't.
He was.
His first Olympics in like 04. He come like.
This is before the Olympics. I'm talking about at youth level.
Yeah, but hear me out, right? What could
Not everyone does steroids, mate.
what could a very quick
so
runner
dumb.
who's not on steroids run 100 meters in?
It's
10 seconds.
It's
Okay,
like
so what? So you're gonna do roids your whole life to make what, like 4/10?
4/10 in sprinting.
And you do realize everyone on his team, Johan Blake,
they all
got busted.
Yeah.
And yet they were fractions behind him. Yet you saying no, he would never.
But he also is a complete different build to all of them. That's what
Okay.
you're forgetting.
Okay.
Like if you look at the way he sprints, that is his body frame, right? His first 50 meters is one of the slowest in the field.
They're all
but
on
because
it.
of his leg stride from 50 meters onwards, he would extend. That's why at 200 he's so.
I
elite.
would love that he is just naturally like
so
that.
would
I
I.
would love that.
Mate, I met him. I spoke to
But
him.
wait, this is you not being open-minded.
No, it's me having an opinion.
I spoke to him. I know him personally. I got his phone number.
Do
Okay?
you?
Yeah.
Ask him
Did
then.
you munch his butt?
He gave me his captain's armband from Socceroos.
Oh, this is why he's
We had
so
a bond.
defending.
No. I've always.
gave you
He's
high
not on
five.
steroids and never has been.
I believe a majority of top-level athletes are on something. I think
way.
most of the tennis players are. I think footballers.
How are they going to help in tennis?
Maria Sharapova
yeah.
got done.
Yeah, no. But what's the
How
benefit?
can it help Djokovic at the age of 38 to play a 5-hour match?
Yeah,
I wonder
5
how.
hours of doing that.
It's all blood in feet. Like it was like Lance
It's
Armstrong.
pushing-
Lance Armstrong wasn't the only one on it. He was just the best at it. It's like
He was the Lance Armstrong thing is interesting, right? Because he ultimately had no choice but to be on it. Because in that era but in that era of cycling, the only way you were going to win is by cheating, which is kind of mental.
he
see what I mean?
he ended up doing it the best.
But he was also the best. So imagine the group. Say there's 5 people on steroids, or 5 people not on steroids. He will be the best, right? All 5 of them get on steroids. He's still going to be the best.
But bruv, that's what I'm saying. That's what all these other athletes are having to do today because the field is covered in it. Like, they just have to. It's like if you're willing to dedicate your whole entire life, everything, sacrifice your family. Hello, mate. Everything to do this one thing and be the best. You think you're not going to be willing to just put an extra little thing in? Like,
But why is he not being discovered then?
because I feel like it gets to a point.
Like Lance Armstrong was at the time doing things that the tests weren't caught up to. So he was ahead of the test. So the tests weren't showing up what he was doing.
How did he get?
He was blood infused.
Whistleblowers. You know, the only reason Lance
Oh.
Armstrong got discovered was because he returned to cycling.
Yeah, and
If he never returned to cycling, he never would have been busted.
But cycling
That
protected
is
him.
mad.
Right.
Like that's why I think your Usain Bolt argument could be true because he was the biggest superstar.
Think how much money he broke all the records.
Exactly.
He made the money for everyone. It's like I think it gets to a point where it's like protect him.
We
like,
can turn a blind eye. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think in several cases, like there may be that if you're earning the field that much money, remember the money is the most important thing. And if he got found like 5 years later, after it ruins all of that history, all of that credibility of the Olympics and all of that. They look bad.
They'd be like Diamond League events, which is like low level. If he was there, the stadium's full just to see you. Like you don't see that now.
You
could understand why people think there could be a conspiracy that you'd hide that of him.
I don't know.
Oh mate, I hope it isn't true.
I just think he was just a freak.
There's too much dodgy stuff with his team and doctors and that. And same with Mo Farah. Like Mo Farah was like a middle of the pack runner, and then within a year he was like the best in the world. Like, that doesn't happen. You know that from running. That just doesn't happen.
You do get these people that just burst onto the scene.
You don't
like that.
know. He was a mid-level runner for years, and then suddenly the best in the world. That jump at top level sports is fucking rare. Rare as in never.
I hear what you're saying, right? I completely. It's a valid point.
What about like Ronaldo? Like right now, like how's he still the age he is? And in the
people,
shape
Brian
and
Giggs
stuff.
did it.
Yeah, but you can still look after yourself.
Would you be surprised if like he's on the old this, that,
but
and the other?
No, because he's not on it because you can see he has
Malfoy
decline.
knows.
No, but you can see his decline.
No, you can see
but still,
in his ability.
As an athlete, he's still performing, like doing tests and coming out like a 20-something-year-old. And it's like you can't just do that.
But do you not think you're now taken away from? Imagine like chance like he's not on it, right? You're now taken away from the fact that he's dedicated 20 years of his life to be the top
we're just talking.
level. Like he has all the best
Mate,
scientists.
I honestly
Look at LeBron
think-
James. He spends like how many millions on his?
No, but this is our point. Football is a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? And Ronaldo is a multi-billionaire, whatever. These testing companies are not. So he's ahead of them. That's how Armstrong got away with it. Like these people are ahead of the.
So
testers.
Messi's on steroids then.
Possibly. Well,
Well, he's had all the growth hormone to get to the height that.
To get to 5 foot.
But still, but what I'm saying as well.
He's a bit different though. He
what you
doesn't.
had?
His athleticism isn't his excelling
Yeah, but
point.
he's still an athlete.
No, of course
It could easily be that it's natural, and I think that one of the biggest compliments is you're on roids when you're not. That's why when everyone was saying that I'm on roids, I was like, thank you very much, because I must look good. But in reality, it's easy to say if someone's achieved something greater than you ever could, to just say, they must be cheating.
Yeah.
So I do see what you're saying.
But
It's
it's
a
like-
cop-out to be like, no, you
I think
must
it is
just be cheating.
Because like Zlatan, 40 years old, still going. Giggs did it.
All I'm saying is, I wouldn't put it past these athletes that are so rich and it would dedicate anything abnormally to what they do. I wouldn't put it past them to
also,
be the
the
best.
testing in football is a lot less compared to other sports as well.
Yeah, I think it is, and I just think.
Like Ferdinand,
I think sports in general have made us pessimistic because of the amount of cheats and.
Do you remember Rio Ferdinand literally just said, "Yeah, I'm not showing up to this test."
Well, they reckon.
Yeah, but didn't he do load of bag?
Yeah, he had done coke.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he got banned, didn't he? But
Isn't that
He said,
mental?
I forgot. I just went home and forgot, and then 40 missed calls. All right.
Isn't it mental that players would just get bang on it,
Yeah.
get smashed, and then play Premier League football week in, week out?
But there's a story. There's a
Some-
story in the
some
UFC.
still do.
Do you reckon? What I don't get is how they can play with snussing.
They don't play with it in.
No, they have seen some. Dele Alli would, wouldn't
No, they'd have it before or after.
Yeah.
But even having it
he?
before
So-
or
Have it
after,
on
in the game.
surely you're just like, ugh.
Nah.
No,
makes
because
you
it's
sick.
just nicotine. Yeah, if you're not used to it and you have a really strong one,
Yeah.
it fucks you up. But if you have
Calms you down.
a little one, just
It's like some players smoke at half time or used to. Just calm you down, like.
Figo's.
Well, in rugby, they'd have beers at half time.
Oh no, I don't think they would anymore.
No, whoa.
Back
in the
school.
day.
At school.
In there. But yeah, wait, what were you saying about UFC?
Yeah, John Jones, because USADA, what it is, they can just turn up. If you're signed into a USADA, they can turn up to your house, gym, anytime, any place, whatever. So they turned up to his gym and he hid under his ring for 12 hours because he'd been on, I don't know what he was on, but
They're not out.
yeah, and literally just got away with it because they were like, in the end, he's not going to turn up on. But all his team were there, all his staff were there, and they were like,
Where
this
is
is
he?
weird. Why is he not here?
he was just
He'd-
hiding.
He just hid under the ring. He was pissing under the ring and everything. He just couldn't.
Would you
couldn't
do-
move.
Why aren't you allowed to do drugs?
A lot of
I
people.
don't
A lot of
understand.
people say, well, not the drugs thing, but a lot of people say there should be a steroid Olympics.
It's
Yeah,
so
that would be
dangerous.
But
sick.
the only issue is that you'd then have to regulate it because
so
it's dangerous.
dangerous.
It's
Yeah,
so
if
dangerous.
someone dies,
And
then
someone would just take too much, and it would be like,
yeah.
But why can't these?
But
why
saying
can't
that,
athletes take drugs?
sorry,
like coke or
in
whatever?
powerlifting there is a steroid.
there?
Yeah, you have the amateurs,
Yeah, and
then the main professional version.
What's the one where you
that is
pose
all
as well?
steroids.
Bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding, yeah,
Bodybuilding,
you're
yeah,
allowed
yeah.
to take during then. It's just basically untested. It's not take everything. It's just
Yeah.
untested.
They're not allowed to take drugs because it's illegal, Luke.
But also saying that,
Yeah, but is that it?
Yeah.
Just because it's illegal.
Some places it's not. But you still can't. You can't play.
You get done for doing
Yeah,
cocaine
like how-
in England, it's illegal.
No, but in some countries cocaine's legal.
Oh, yeah, I don't know then.
Oh, I just think what
It's
difference
classed
does
as
that make?
Performance enhancing, but I don't know.
but this is the thing. Caffeine is performance
Yeah.
enhancing.
Illegal drug, nicotine.
Yeah, how's
illegal
that
drug.
legal? It still enhances your performance. Technically, certain food would be
Yeah.
counted as performance enhancing. So, like,
Liverpool's asthma gate.
what's asthma?
Oh
gate?
yeah,
Remember
where
that? You not remember this?
90% of the Liverpool team had asthma.
When?
When Klopp
a
was
few years ago.
Yeah.
They could take
So they
it's
say.
legal steroids.
That's
isn't it?
never been confirmed, by the way. That's
Yeah, it
that
was
is
a
That's a
rumour.
rumor that
Strong rumour.
like 70% of the team were asthmatic, so they would get certain.
yeah.
I think it's so they-
inhalers that would help their cardiovascular performance.
So they could take something like albuterol or something, which is like obviously similar to Clenbuterol.
You've taken that.
I've taken Clem before.
You've
Would you-
taken roids.
Would you
It's not
do?
roid.
It's a fat stripper.
Would you do
How-
steroids?
wait. What was that like? So you've taken. This is what say like certain boxers, like Canelo Alvarez
Get fucked
got
up from it.
done for taking Clenbuterol. It's basically to strip fat
He
quite
said it was
quickly,
taco meat,
and he
yeah.
said it was infected like meat.
yeah.
But yeah, boxers, people take it when they're trying to cut weight. Now you've tried that. What was it like?
So I did. Wait,
What,
you
were you
do?
fat before?
No, I wasn't. No, I was just trying to like just lean up. This was years ago. Like I certainly wouldn't do it now, and that was my first ever. It was just tablets anyway. But basically, you do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on. And you like ladder them up because I can't remember what they.
What was it like?
It was all right. It makes you very like jittery.
I remember you just had the shakes all the
yeah,
time.
I had like intense, but like you start with like 1 tablet for 2 days and then like 2 for when you get to the peak.
What was it like?
What's the peak? How many tablets a day?
I think like 5 maybe,
Fuck
which
yeah.
would have been like 100 milligrams.
What was it like? What was it like?
So that's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
When you get to the peak and you're taking the most amount of tablets, like I was trembling, my voice would tremble when I. No, literally, like it makes you really hot. So my body temperature was high, trembly, but it worked. It worked a fucking treat.
How was your heart? Did it make you?
Yes, apparently it really increases your heart rate.
Dangerous. And what about your anxiety? Were you?
Yeah, it did make me a little bit.
Wait, so
Is that not why you lose weight then? Because you're sweating loads?
No,
it raises basically your temperature, and your
Yeah.
body's basically trying to control.
How did you
You
sleep?
become
burning
like
more.
a calorie burning machine.
Right.
How did you sleep?
I slept all right, to be fair. I normally do.
Wait, so did you then, when you came off it, did you just bang on the weight again?
Nah, because no, it's not like that. It's not like everything. If you still have to have a good diet, still have to have a gym routine.
Yeah.
And I just did it, and I literally got I got abs in like less than 4 weeks, probably 3 weeks. I can probably post.
You could do that anyway.
What's your views on this latest trend of the Ozempic stuff?
Ooh.
Well, we was on
Don't
about
like
this
it.
the other day, weren't we? Apparently with the tests are saying there's not that many side effects. Like,
So it used to be taken for diabetes. Is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
think it
what
was
I-
something like that.
Something like that, and they've realised it can be useful for obviously
loss.
cutting weight. But the biggest thing it does is just kill your appetite. So in my head, I'm like, you have an appetite for a reason to eat what you actually need to eat. I'm like, in extreme cases, I can see how it might be useful to treat some people, but I think getting used as it is in like Hollywood and whatnot, like I just
It's like making these like skinny people even skinnier, and surely they're so lethargic.
It ruined Ice Spice.
is that what she took?
there's there's I've seen rumors of certain like even YouTubers using it.
Who?
I don't know if I should name names.
Oh,
Name
no,
them.
I know the rumors. I've heard.
It's a bit of a mazza, but like,
Name them.
Yeah, it's just speculation.
we'll fucking blur the ting then. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't really know who that is.
I have heard that.
It's just like people are obviously getting accused. Now, again, it's the like, has someone just successfully lost weight or got in shape? And now everyone's using it as a way to discredit them and just go, nah, it must be Ozempic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's happening a lot. Like
Yeah, but I
people
think
just.
it's the
cutting weight.
drastic weight change. That's
It's
when
the
people are like
time, isn't it, I
Ozempic.
think?
Yeah,
What
But it's-
about that avocado guy?
What?
I think he was a complete.
It was
science
a
experiment
troll,
himself,
wasn't it?
he? You know
That
the Nick
Nick
Avocado.
Avocado?
He's a huge fat man.
but he
That
wasn't.
was- no, but he was. But he made 2 years worth of content being this big fat man, and he actually spent that 2 years losing the
Oh,
weight
right.
drastically, and then a switch of a button, he came out and said, "This is me." But it looks like he went from that to that overnight.
But I-
So he made the 2 years worth of content in one go to put out over time.
Yeah, over 2
But
years.
secretly, he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Why did he do
But
that?
when he-
What's
when
the
he-
point?
Big science experiment.
when he first
Okay.
started, he was skinny, and then you saw him get like.
He
fat.
slowly got fatter, didn't he?
But people
he
were
does
like-
like mukbangs and that.
He was on like breathing apparatus. Like it was really bad, wasn't it? Like
I think he looks
Hey,
better
is that
on the
Daily
left.
Mail one on the left?
Fuck you.
Down one?
That's
Yeah,
Theo
that
after
one.
a Domino's.
Look, that's how he like filmed those videos, like that.
That is wild.
it is wild. You know the Ozempic stuff there, like all that. Like even if someone gets into shape, steroids, someone loses weight.
Yeah.
Like is this not just the unrealistic beauty standards that are beholden upon the human being?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But people definitely do like to discredit.
Do you ever find yourself trying to uphold these certain beauty standards?
I've fallen into traps of like, well, I think if you get hate.
Well, he used to wear makeup.
Or I did cover like some bad things back in the
I went
day.
through a period of when
But no, but
Yeah, you would
even
wear it
just
in
like,
every
even like
video.
staying in shape, like as in like, for example, if I during COVID when obviously I was drinking loads and like put on weight, looked rough,
yeah.
and people would slate it. It's like, oh shit, you don't want to see that all the time. So maybe I want to make sure I'm more in better
Yeah, but
shape.
you are quite like.
Go on, say it, princess vibes. What are you
No,
saying?
no. But you are quite sensitive, aren't you? In general. No.
But for
Yeah, I would say I'm quite sensitive.
yeah,
Which would be
100%.
surprising to an outsider, I think,
Why?
because you're good looking, you're successful. It would be weird. Not weird.
Yeah.
People would be like, "Why does he care about comments?"
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think unless you're in that situation, it is
I
different.
think it depends the headspace you're in. Like
100%.
if you're in a place where you're not
We all-
so confident.
We always say this, like I genuinely don't care because I just think if you're the type of person to leave those type of comments, you must have a shit life. I think
yeah.
That's projecting
Yeah.
Big time.
You just and a lot of it is for attention. They want you to nibble to say, "Oh, I got Joe Weller."
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Defo, mate. Anything that anyone says ever, like casting out an opinion or talking of others, is only ever a projection.
Yeah, 100%.
Precisely. And I'm
only
like,
ever.
you're gonna DM me saying you want things to happen to my mom and sister because I said Liverpool won't win the league. Like, come on.
We
Like,
will.
What is it like, by the way, like having obviously a football audience? Because they are very brutal on
They're the
Twitter.
worst. Yeah.
Like, is it like you must be just exposed to that vile?
Well,
I
don't have comments on my Instagram. I only
Why?
Do you not?
I thought you don't care about them.
No. It's not me. It's if I want to post others, and like other people get abuse, and then they don't like that. Do you know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
The amount of, I'll put someone on my story, probably same as you, and if I tag them, it'll be like 200 people trying to follow them, and they're private. They're like, I don't want that because then they'll DM them, or I've had like friends get abuse because of, and I'm like, I don't want that for them. Twitter, I don't really look at comments unless I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
Even that, I'll ask a question, and people are like, what the fuck you on about? And it's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Wake up every day and read hate comments, man.
Have you had to become desensitized to it in a sense?
Definitely, but
Kind of like Lily Phillips.
I don't know about that. That's a bit.
It is a bit
different.
mad though, because I find myself reading these DMs, right? And they'll be like quite mad DMs, even if it's like they're opening up or if they're abusing me. Like none of it. I'm just so it's so bad. I'm so desensitized to everything.
I'm like that.
It's like you
But
just,
again,
you just read it and it's not like you've ever read it.
But Theo, also that will also come with. I think it'll be much worse if say Pitchside was struggling or we were struggling and like can't get views, and then you're getting that and it's like all on top. of it.
That's all in one.
You're successful. You've got a girlfriend. You've got a nice family. You've got friends. You don't need to worry about what Billy in his mom's box room says about you. Like,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but they get a 10 out of 10 last video, so
that happens, isn't it?
yeah.
Then you
Does
get 1 out of
happen.
10, bro.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, G.
We actually didn't even discussed yours and I.
Yeah, well,
We
we
even
need.
discussed your two's 2024 goal assos.
Uh,
Or what have you
2024.
achieved?
Yeah,
What have you
well,
achieved
what-
2024?
First half of this year, going solo traveling. Right, I was too scared to ever do that. Right, so going solo traveling, riding the moped by myself. Doing all these different things by myself. I
pretty
thought,
cool.
yeah, it was just like, yeah, that was sick. I can't lie, like, and going to places that I always wanted to go. But I'd say I have also, what
Fell
else?
in love?
Of course. I thought career-wise, though, like I was about to say, brought back Wafflin, but I'd say I've only just started to unravel the puzzle that is getting back into it consistently. And I think, like, yeah, hopefully this week just gone is a good step.
This is the hill. You were here.
Yeah,
You're now here. And next week you'll be here.
That's
exactly.
He doesn't want to go.
But the thing is, there's been...
Yeah, but you go over the hill. I mean, you go over the hill.
No, that means when you're over the hill, that means you're past it.
you passed it,
no, but-
mate.
No, you're almost there, and then you're over there, and
Yeah.
and it's
And
freedom.
then that's when he retires.
Trust me, getting over the hill is better than being on the hill.
No, he's over the hump.
Whatever.
Over the hump. I'd say, yeah, the main thing is realising, like, I can love. Never thought I could do that. Have you got a girlfriend?
Yeah,
How's that?
it's all right. Yeah,
Yeah?
How long you been with her?
since like April,
Oh, fresh.
pretty fresh.
Nice.
Fresh.
They're very
Live together. How old are you?
No, she's got a flat in London. I've got a flat in by Starbridge near Birmingham.
How old are you now?
28.
Oh, you're the same age as us.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck. How old is she?
Nothing.
They're a cutie pie couple, actually. Tom actually turns into a bit of a melt behind closed doors.
Such
I can
shit.
imagine that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the
That's
complete
okay.
opposite. She thinks I hate her.
No,
Why?
that's
Do you
all
feel like you
projecting
can
right
show
now.
your love? Because I think that's...
I do,
like,
yeah, but I just in certain things, like if I'm watching a film, don't ask me what's going to happen in the film. I don't know.
Yeah, but that you have to be acceptable with that. You know,
No, I'm not. No,
you have
I'm
to
not. I
pause
don't
it
accept
and
that.
explain.
I haven't seen it either, Theo.
Do you know what's funny? I haven't. We watched.
Who's he? What's he doing? I don't fucking know.
Mate, first 5 minutes. We watched Gladiator 2 yesterday. First 5 minutes, right? Jodie turns to me and goes, "I don't get it. What's happening?"
Oh God, I just can't.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
It's the first 5
it's
minutes.
so
of the
annoying.
film.
It's so
That is
annoying.
jarring.
But you have to be understanding. You know, certain people don't
I
understand. the plot.
will admit I have a very short patience for anything, but I'm getting better. I'm getting there.
Yeah, she's whipping you well.
But that was one of your big successes for 2024 then.
What a relationship.
Yeah.
I'd say that's,
suppose,
that's
yeah.
a big success. For you.
Yeah.
I'd say the thing I'm most proud of is probably doing high rocks.
Oh, you fucking
Oh,
did
that's
Iros, yeah.
class.
No
I don't
training.
train at all.
It
I
didn't
literally go
stop-
to the gym like once a week.
Didn't stop running once.
That's sick.
I'm
But
beating
I-
her by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we did smash them to be fair. And I'd actually say going skiing because I didn't think I'd go skiing again after the first time I went. And I've actually got the hang of it.
And enjoyed it,
now.
yeah.
And enjoyed it, yeah.
Class. I'd say as well, actually getting back in with like the YouTube community.
Yeah, you've
Like,
had a bigger...
Like
Resurgence.
Yeah, like in terms of doing the work with the Sidemen, obviously like Chris, like everyone, like I think establishing that we're all actually friends and like
Rekindling
do you know what I mean? Like
were you happy with how good the feedback, like, because it was very... Like,
it was mental, yeah.
It was warming now, like people do like love you, don't they? Like you are quite a big...
It's crazy because like you look back, say that period around when Misfits first came around, me in that orange shirt, me and KSI clashing, I was hated. Whether like it more felt like I was just hated, but it felt like I was hated by everyone. And it's almost like now it's almost like we're at this period where I don't know. It's like
that just comes with age.
I don't know, but I think feeling so hated and now sort of feeling that, I guess, like love and feel like, oh wait, no, we are all friends.
Yeah,
like that's been really
not
warming
even that,
this
the
year.
audience, like you are loved and like
I also
properly.
I also think
people,
though the break did help. Where you know how some people like if you hadn't say disappeared, obviously you didn't disappear, but if you hadn't disappeared online, like being continuously hated, people will just keep going. Whereas if you take a step back, and give it a couple of years,
people forget it. They forget their age, and then
it moves on so fast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people, and also the viewers have grown up as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think people then think back, like you see it all the time when people do like their go like Mount Rushmores of YouTubers. It's always KSIU, fucking
Me.
I don't know. Yeah, Theo.
And the thing is, like you say, it's short-term memory. One video they hate you, the next they love you. Like
No, it is mad. But I think we've definitely got the foundations in place now. I think 2025, I want to proper knuckle down and consistently produce.
Yes,
produce what?
Like
vlogs.
So my videos I'm going to do from now, the main ones, will be going to places and vlogging it a bit more raw.
Yeah.
But like,
style.
but I feel I've just done it on the ski trip and like, it's in a way that I feel like I've never actually done it in this way before. So it feels fresh.
That's
Do
good.
you know what I mean?
Can I ask you something with that?
Yeah.
I was saying to these, I kind of want to do things like that, but
People are
doing that everywhere,
mate. Yeah, it's weird, but like
that's what puts me off.
But
But this, somehow I made it fun for everyone involved. That's what I remember thinking. I was like, it was never like, oh, I feel awkward and now I'm going to make everyone feel awkward around me.
Yeah.
It was like, whether I was interacting with like people that recognize me or other people, it somehow, I just made it a fun experience. So that everyone almost wanted to play up for the camera in a way of like,
but
wait,
people do that, don't they? I'm in my own head about it because if you actually do get a camera, people love it. People love being on a camera.
You know what?
Do you know, the first time you do it, I'd say have a couple beers, do it, and then you'll realize whatever you did when you had the couple beers, you'll then be able to take that into when you don't have the beers.
It's also not too far from what you do already with your stories, though. You're actually not, you're basically almost there.
Exactly.
And
with a phone, I feel all right. It's the camera
we'll use the
step.
phone. Do a phone. Use a phone.
But also, I used a little one, so the DJI Osmo Action 5.
I've got that. That's what I bought, the Osmo one.
It's little and it's class. It's so practical and it's just like
the one that moves like with you.
No. That one's the
GoPro
that one's
one.
the Pocket 3. Now,
that's one.
That one you can't like. I've got the square one that you can actually just like, and it's
GoPro looking thing.
Put it in your pocket, get it out, and it's just like it doesn't look like a camera.
Find, like, you know how like a few years ago, if you were like to bring a vlogging camera out, like, all the YouTubers are fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now
they hate it, don't they?
Yeah, but no, not anymore. Now everyone's just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's vlog. We were like, everyone's like got their mojo back.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't
because there was a period, bruv, where everyone almost detested the idea
vlogging.
of being on camera, someone getting a camera out, like ever. It was just like, I honestly thought that YouTube was going to die out because everyone fell out of love with it.
Maybe there's just been like a...
Maybe everyone's had that moment where they're actually sat there like, oh my God, like I'm being so miserable. I'm having such a negative attitude towards this.
Yeah.
But also it's my job.
Yeah.
And they've almost had that realization that I need to click into gear and show some enthusiasm.
I don't even know if it's that. I think it's like the people just realize they like it again. Maybe everyone got a bit burnt out.
Maybe.
You got all gone
vlogging
too
has
intense.
made a bit of a comeback.
It all got so intense. Like, everyone just needed a break.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, I've had the break.
Yeah.
Do it.
I
Like,
also think, like, do you know how I personally think, I'm not big on YouTube and that, but I think a lot of YouTube videos now have become too overproduced.
Yeah.
And the vlogging's more raw and real, and people like that.
That's what I think. Like I was enjoying about it. It was like I felt like rather than it being like this super unrealistic, overdone production that people can't really like
relate to.
It was like me with my audience,
Yes. Yeah.
doing real life shit that everyone can do. Anyone can go on, well, obviously you've got to pay money to go, but like anyone can go on a ski trip, you know what I mean? Like it's not an exclusive thing. And it just felt like, fuck, I've clicked with something here because, I know there's limitless things that you can go and do that anyone can go and do. So that's what I want to do into 2025.
Sort of almost inspired me to try it again.
Get your knob out then, son.
You should do it.
Well, I used to weekly vlog, didn't I? So
You'd be good though, because you do a lot of things. I don't really do that much, but it would make me go and do things.
It would make you forces. It gives you purpose.
I'd go to Poland for 2 days just to vlog.
Yeah.
And I should do it. I'm just a bit lazy.
Yeah, that's what so I'm going to the Fury Usyk fight in Saudi in a couple of days. I'm going to vlog that.
Yeah.
And if don't get me wrong, if it doesn't work or that you don't have whatever, it can even be part of the next vlog. It could be like a little segment.
Yeah.
I just think like we all do such cool shit and have the opportunity too that like, mate.
You know what? I can't remember who told me. You know when I did the weekly vlogs back in the day? Was it Ollie? I think it was Ollie Edwards.
Yeah.
He said, mate, I watch every single one because like humans are nosy.
People are nosy. They want to see what you're up to.
I want to see what people
It's
are
one
up
of
to.
two things. People want to see what you're up to and they want escapism.
Yeah.
They want to live another life. And they'll do that vicariously through your videos.
And they want it, like when it's
that's a good point,
when it's a production that's put on, that's like this is just a set up video world that's not real.
Yes.
Like it's difficult to.
It's become more like TV, hasn't it? YouTube.
Yeah.
Whereas that isn't what YouTube was. YouTube was just someone with a camera just being
So
like.
it's this DJI camera thing that actually it's worth buying, is it?
Mate, they're going to
than
take
iPhones,
over.
isn't it?
We should,
Yeah.
in terms of like low light,
Banger.
I do put a little cage on it so I can stick a little light on top and use that. So, but mate, waterproof, it can be used like a GoPro. They should really sponsor this, by the way. But yeah, mate, the most practical thing.
I'm gonna buy one.
Good lad.
I might say and send mine back and get that one instead.
Yeah,
You definitely should.
It's just that one.
It's too much. It makes it hard. It
Whereas
makes it
you
hard.
can't just like flick it around.
Right.
That's only. It's quality, but it only has a certain purpose. You know?
And also, it's just a bit bigger, and you have to.
Yeah, and you have to be really. It's so fragile.
Yeah.
Louis said that it's really fragile.
Should we wrap it there?
We should wrap it. Yeah.
All right, you lovely sex jobs.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Get your backside calendar.
Have it large for us.
Yeah, subscribe to Backside.
Do you want to see a waffling calendar for next year? Let us know in the comments.
All the profits go to Mind.
Going to Mind Charity, which is very, very good, very nice, very gorgeous.
Good bunch.
We've already sold like 300, haven't we?
Yeah, they're doing all right.
All right.
Hey.
I don't know what weirdos want that in their room, but
Yeah, I'm not really sure what
People
I'm gonna
will
do with
wank
this.
over that.
well,
No, they will. And do you know what they're going to do? They're probably going to take a photo of what they put onto it and then send it to you eventually.
Come on it.
I think you overestimate how many people watch us.
Big time. Anyways, until the next one, this is to 2025.
Yeah.
Peace.